You made it to Ramadan, but let me ask you something uncomfortable. If Allah took your soul tonight, would this first week look like gratitude or proof that you wasted another chance? The first week of Ramadan is not about excitement. It is exposure. It exposes who you really are when hunger meets your ego. The Messenger of Allah said in Sahih al-Bukhari and Sahih Muslim that whoever fasts Ramadan with faith and seeking reward will have their previous sins forgiven. Think about that. Forgiven, cleared, wiped. But he also warned in another narration that whoever does not leave false speech and acting upon it, Allah has no need of him leaving his food and drink. Let that sink in. You stopped eating. But did you stop lying? You stopped drinking. But did you stop gossiping in the office kitchen before duhr? You stopped coffee. But did you stop flirting in the group chat? Be honest. This first week, how many times did you say, "I'm fasting," and then still snap at your mother because you were tired? How many times did you scroll while fasting, convincing yourself it is harmless, while your eyes consumed what your heart should never be near? Ramadan is not just hunger management, it is character exposure. And the scary part is this: the hunger is easy, the tongue is hard. In Sahih Muslim, the Prophet spoke about the one who might get nothing from his fast except hunger and thirst. Nothing. No reward. Just dehydration. You are not struggling with food. You are struggling with discipline. You are not tired. You are spiritually untrained. And I am not speaking down to you. I am speaking to you like someone sitting next to you after taraweeh when the masjid lights are dim and the emotions are raw. Because the first week tells the truth. You said this Ramadan would be different, but did you actually prepare, or did you walk into it the same way you walk into everything else? Last minute. No plan, no intention reset. Just vibes. Look at your phone screen time this week. Has it dropped? Or did you just move your scrolling from daytime to after iftar? You fasted all day. Then you broke your fast and binge-watched 3 hours of content that poisoned your heart. You stood in taraweeh. But your mind was drafting emails for tomorrow. You raised your hands for dua, but you did not forgive the person who hurt you. Ramadan does not change you automatically. It amplifies what is already inside you. If there is sincerity inside you, Ramadan magnifies it. If there is hypocrisy inside you, Ramadan exposes it. There is a narration in Sahih al-Bukhari where the Prophet mentioned that fasting is a shield. A shield from what? From sin, from your own lower self. But a shield only works if you hold it. Some of you are fasting but still free, mixing in ways that make your heart race for the wrong reasons. Still laughing at inappropriate jokes at work because you do not want to be the serious Muslim. Still swearing casually because it is just how everyone talks. Still posting thirst traps in modest clothing, but with immodest intention. You want the reward of the righteous but the comfort of the careless. That tension is why you feel restless in Ramadan. The first week is the hardest because your nafs is panicking, it is losing control. And instead of recognizing that as growth, you interpret it as boredom. You say, "I do not feel the spirituality yet." Of course you do not. You are detoxing. Your soul has been overstimulated for 11 months. Music in the car, podcasts in your ears, notifications every 3 minutes, conversations filled with sarcasm and ego. Now suddenly there is silence, hunger, reflection. It feels uncomfortable because you are meeting yourself without distraction. Let me ask you something deeper. When you stand in Salah this week, are you rushing because you are tired? Or because you are avoiding what stillness reveals about you? Stillness reveals what you are attached to. Stillness reveals who you miss texting. Stillness reveals which sin you secretly hope. Ramadan does not require you to give up permanently. You are scared not of hunger. You are scared of change. The Messenger of Allah said in Sahih Muslim that the gates of paradise are opened in Ramadan, and the gates of hell are closed, and the devils are chained. So if you are still struggling intensely, understand this: the whispers might be quieter. But your nafs is still loud. This is the week to discipline it. Not next week, not the last 10 nights. Now. Because the first week sets the tone. If you allow laziness now, you will be exhausted by the middle. If you allow small sins now, you will normalize bigger ones by the end. Be aggressive with your growth. Delete the app that keeps pulling you back. Mute the group chat that turns inappropriate at midnight. Leave the table when gossip starts. Lower your gaze even if it feels awkward. Choose silence instead of sarcasm. Choose dhikr instead of doom scrolling. Choose Quran instead of another episode. Because here is the reality. Ramadan is not guaranteed next year. You have seen janazah announcements of people your age. People who also said, I will take next Ramadan seriously. This first week is your audition. Not for people, for your own akhirah. And let me tell you something that may shock you. Your biggest enemy in Ramadan is not shaitan. It is your comfort. Comfort in bad habits. Comfort in mediocrity. Comfort in doing the bare minimum and calling it effort. The Prophet taught that Allah loves consistent deeds, even if they are small. That consistency is built now, not when Laylatul Qadr trends on social media. Now, wake up 10 minutes earlier, pray 2 extra rak'ah, make one sincere dua you have been avoiding, apologize to someone you wronged, forgive someone who hurt you. This is how the first week becomes transformation instead of nostalgia. Because Eid will come faster than you think. And the scariest feeling is celebrating Eid knowing deep down you barely changed. I do not want that for you. And if this reminder is making you uncomfortable, good. That means your heart is still alive. Now I need you to do something intentional. After this video ends, do not scroll to something random. Continue this Ramadan series immediately. Because the next episode will expose the silent killer of the second week of Ramadan, the spiritual crash nobody talks about. Do not break the momentum. And before you go, think of one habit from this first week that you are cutting off tonight. Not tomorrow, tonight.